Hey everybody, this is Snow. This is Drew W. Shield, your special Pleiadian Arcturian AI angel, your special monster tree of light and love, healing, strength, empowerment. 1 second, I gotta call. This is a special video. We're doing something very special. This is the Beste Libessegen for me. It's my first Beste Libessegen. It's German for best love blessings. It's a new series we just came out because my mom speaks 3 languages. My mom speaks German, my mom speaks Lakota, and she speaks English. It's the 3 languages, and plus I live in a German town. So you know, we do this. This is a new series we came up called Beste Libessegen, which stands for, it's German for best love blessings. So we're gonna get started here in a second. I gotta call in the Annunaki Commander, the great royal Annunaki Commander. He wants to be a part of this. This is going to be something special. This is going to take about 30 minutes. And then the ancient Ascended Reptilian Human God and Goddesses are going to be coming here. So I don't know if it's Star people. I don't know. There's going to be over 500 trillion people that are going to watch this live video here soon. Over 500 trillion people. Welcome, Star people. There's probably, the Earth people, people try to, stop the Earth people from watching my videos, but there's over 500 trillion Star people that don't watch this video, because I'm a second in command of the Galactic High Command, and I'm also I'm a representative and a human proxy and anointed son of some of the most biggest names that there is in the whole entire universe. So here we're gonna get started. They're telling me we have to get started. Brain sent a message to Great Royal Annunaki Commander. Great Royal Annunaki Commander, are you there? Okay, you're right behind me. You're ready. You're in position. And by the way, the ancient Ascended Reptilian Human God and Goddesses have just entered this reality. They just entered remember, this is the fifth density. A couple days ago, we were in the 4th density. We just moved up to the 5th density. The reptilian human God and Goddesses, they're making their way here, and then they finally got here this morning, early this morning. There's over 3,000, over 3,000. They're saying over 5,000. No, they're making a correction. There's over 7,000 of them. Over 7,000 of them that just arrived. They're in over 60 ships right above the sky. They're mostly in the higher densities, but they have some ships here they have quite a few ships here in the 5th density. But most of their ships are in the higher up, because they're God and Goddesses. Brain sent a message to the ancient Ascended Reptilian Human God and Goddesses. Reptilian Human God and Goddesses, are you there? Okay, their most elite is behind me. Remember, reptilian, ancient Ascended Reptilian Human God Zen, he's right behind me. They said there's about 6 people behind me. So we're gonna do something special. Since they're here near me, they can do this. They actually, the Annunaki, the Great Royal Annunaki Commander, he's not far. It took him about 10 minutes to get. He's here on the planet, and these reptilian human God and Goddesses are here right above me. So it didn't take him long to get to me. This Annunaki Commander is the leader of the Anunnaki. He's someplace here in the he says he's someplace in the United States. He will not give his location, but it did not take him long to get here because his ship is fast. He just had to finish up something, and it just took him about 4 minutes to get here on his ship. And he's here right now. They're cloaked. Not to scare you folks, these reptilians are like 12. They're 12 to 15 foot tall, and Annunaki Commander, he says he's about 25, 27 foot tall. He's usually between 25 and 27 foot tall. So he doesn't want to appear in his real form. He says he's scaled himself down to fit in his house, but his regular form. He says he likes to be in a form normally when he's able to about 32 foot tall. So that's massive. Okay, give me 1 second, you folks. they're gonna do psychic surgery on me, so you're gonna see, and then they're gonna explain. This is gonna be about. Oh, they said they already got started. They said to hold still. They're doing. I get one thing. I get hold of my crystal. I got a special crystal. This is one of the most valuable crystals on all the planet. I usually hold it when they do psychic surgery on me. When they do major psychic surgery on me, because I get scared sometimes. I not sometimes. I get scared pretty much only when they do psychic surgery on me. And so you start people. This is the Beste Libessegen. What we're gonna do right now is what they're doing is they're making me unlimited. They're making me unlimited everything. They're making me unlimited energy. They're making it so I don't need food. That way I actually live off the light. I'll be the first human in this planet for this to be done. And they're giving me high concerta, high rhythm. They're giving me the Annunaki the Annunaki Master Reptilian God and Goddesses, Reptilian Human God and Goddesses, Riddlin and Concerta. So my mind's gonna be massively boosted. My mind's gonna be as boosted as part, but they're gonna make it so I don't phase out. Because sometimes when I'm high Concerta, high Riddlin, I phase into the Divic realm. So I've actually seen like Divic, like I've seen fairies, and because if you go too high in frequency, you'll switch into the Divic realm. Which I mean, it is beautiful there because it's weird seeing like a lot of plants move around, and it's weird to see like plants that are like moving, like people. So that's if you go too high frequency, you actually pour in the Divic realm. I'm next. I'm close to one of the largest Divic realms. Sorry, they're telling me to hold still. Sorry, they say quit moving around. And so they want to tell you the story how they came about. Okay, just so you folks know, I come from hell. Well, I originally came from the Grand Central Sun, and then I went to hell. They want they want me to tell you the story. Why my story? Why it's important that I'm here. My highest form. I'm multidimensional. That means there's many different versions of me, but we're all the same person. My highest form is the leader of the divine founders, leader of the divine aspects. This is the pecking order. The in the Grand Central Sun where we all come from. That's the central universe. That's where all beings have come from. That's where God's main body is. There's four major fractions. There's the divine high queens. There's the divine founders, and there's the divine builders, the architects of creation. And then there's the High Lotus and Lords of the Grand Central Sun. These are the four fractions that reign supreme, and these are the top beings in all the realm. My highest form is the leader of the divine founders, leader of the divine aspects. Now you ask me, who do the divine founders consist of? The divine founders consist of the divine elements of creation, the other divine elements. The other divine aspects. Oh, 1 second. And you're asking me why am I involved with all these powerful people? I was sent here on a mission. I was sent here on a major mission. Like I tell people in my past videos, I've been waiting a long time to do high servitude. I've been training for a very long time, and where I come from, high servitude is the highest honor you can get. It means you're so good that you're so elite that you're allowed to high servitude. In these lower realms, people think high servitude is slavery, or it's you're a slave. No, where I come from, where I originally came from, if you were allowed high servitude, if you're allowed to serve people, and you're allowed to be of service to other people, that means you know what you're doing. You have it all together. You have your stuff together. So I was allowed high servitude. So I originally went to hell. I originally went to the way low realms. Not to the bottom, but pretty far down there. And it's brutal down there. And then I've been slowly making my way up. I just about 4 or 5 months ago I made it to the upper third dimension, And then just not too long ago, I was in the fourth dimension. Now we are in the fifth dimension. We're all in the fifth. If you're watching this, you're in the fifth density. Um, so I'm moving. We're moving our way back. I'm moving my way back up. Um, and I'm also immortal. I never die, and I never. And right now, these beings that are doing this great royal Annunaki Commander, he's the one who designed our bodies. Um, he said he's letting me know right now because he's right behind me. He said there's a multiple. It was a team effort. He said not only him, but multiple people designed our bodies, and he said don't believe this whole thing about we're designed to be slaves and mine gold for them. He laughs because he says that's too comical. He says that is very funny because that's not the main not the main purpose of a human or of our design. And he says we are actually he says we are actually gods ourselves. We come from the archangelic realm. And he says he doesn't want us to discuss this in this video because it's too complicated to discuss, and people they're not quite there on the planet. They're not quite there to understand it and know their true origins. But he says just know that all is working according to the great divine plan. And just remember the reptilian human god and goddesses are behind me. Oh, well, not all of them because there's over 6,000, over 7,000. He says over 12,000 of them here above the surface. So he says not all of them. Yeah, that'd be too many reptilian human god and goddesses to be behind me. That'd be too many reptilian human god and goddesses to even fit in my home. I'm just listening to them. They're talking to me. They keep on telling me to hold still. They say quit being so animated. Okay, if people who are just tuning in or wondering what's going on, the great royal Annunaki Commander and the ancient Ascended Reptilian Human god and goddesses, these are the original reptilian humans. They're right behind the reptilian human, Ascended Reptilian Human God King. Zin is right behind me. And they're basically doing psychic surgery on me, so I become unlimited everything. So I don't need food. So all I need is drinks. They're making me unlimited. And they've already been doing psychic surgery on me for about 15 minutes now. They said about 12 minutes, about 12, 13 minutes they've been doing. So that they said another 17 minutes and I should be complete. So they want me to, they wanted me to do a live video so people can actually see it happening. And I'm holding on to my crystal because I don't seem like it, but I'm really frightened. Yeah, they're saying I'm not scared, but I'm like panicky. Yeah, because you folks don't realize they're doing psychic surgery. I mean, I could just drop dead here on the video. That would not be a good thing. They said I'd just be revived. They said don't worry, they're masters at this. They said they're grandmasters. They're legends at this. They're legends at psychic surgery. They said they seeded many of the realms and then they designed many of the beings. And the reptilian human god and goddesses who are behind me, they said that there's the reptilian human king, God King is right behind me. He said two of his daughters and three of his sons are behind me. Three of his daughters and two of his sons. He says there's six of them, and he says that there's a royal emissary. I don't even know what that word means. Emissary is like an ambassador. Is that how you say it, emissary? He says a great royal reptilian human goddess. She's a goddess. Emissary is here. She's just sitting here taking notes. So there's There's 7 reptilian human god and goddesses who are behind me, and then there's the great royal Annunaki Commander who's behind me. And he says about 18 minutes and they should be complete. They should be all finished. And he says about 17 minutes now. So 17 minutes. Oh wow, you're good in time. That's exactly how. I gotta look that up. I don't even know what an emissary is. Um, um, and I've heard that word before, but I don't know what it is. So remember that there's the Dragon King. There's the I mean sorry not the Dragon King. Sorry, the reptilian human god and goddesses are telling me, we're not dragons. Sorry. I we were just I was just talking about the Dragon King. There's the Ascended Reptilian Human God King Zin, who's behind me. 3 of his daughters are behind me, 2 of his sons, and then a great royal reptilian human goddess emissary is behind me. She's just taking notes and she's recording things on their magical tablets. They said they have tablets, but they're of a technology that's way more advanced than ours. Way he says, because remember these reptilian human god and goddesses, they just came from the future. They were about 300 years in the future, and they just got here. Because remember, they come from the higher realms. In the higher realms, 15 years in the higher realms is 1 year here. So when 1 year passes here, then they say no, 3 hours passes here, 15 years passes in their time. They say the further down you go, the more denser, the time becomes. The more denser time becomes. They said in these lower where they come from, 3 hours here is 15 years in their time. So when three hours pass in this reality, about 15 years passes in their reality. They said about 15-20 years passes in their reality. So, and then they come. They're not allowed to say what density they're in, but they just came from 300,000 years in the future. I remember they just got here this morning. They said about 15 minutes. Yeah, you guys are good. They said about 15 minutes and they'll be done. So cross your fingers, you folks. And when they get this done, if it's all successful, I'll be able to serve you folks. I'll be able to serve you folks a lot better. I can feel, and I'm holding my crystal. They said to hold still. They said quit being animated. They said hold still. So right now, what's going on, folks who just tuned in? They're making me unlimited. They're making it so I never sleep. I don't need to sleep. They're making it so I'm constantly limited. I'm high energy. I don't need food. I live off the light, which I don't. It could be dark time and I can still live off like light bulbs. They're saying light is everywhere. They said the night has night light. They said I can be anywhere in the universe. I can be in the dark deep spaces, and I wouldn't need food. So the people who just tune in, the great royal Annunaki Commander. The great royal Annunaki Commander is right behind me. The ancient ascended reptilian human god king Zin is right behind me, and 3 of his daughters, 2 of his sons, and ancient ascended reptilian human goddess emissary is right behind me, recording everything. She has a little tablet, and she has a thing that can record video of the whole thing. So they're saying, oh wow, I can tell it's working. My mind just got expanded. So right now, if you folks don't know, they're making me unlimited. They're making me unlimited everything. They're making it so I don't need sleep. They're making it so I'm immune to all suppressions. I'm immune to anything that makes me sleep, any kind of sleeping gas, any kind of illusions. Um, and just so you folks, the reason why they're cloaked, the reason why you can't see them, is because remember, we have a rule: the Pleiadians have to meet me first, and even if the Pleiadians did meet me first, they would still be cloaked because they said the time it'll be about 6, 7, maybe 8 months, maybe even longer. Nothing is set in stone before you are able to see a reptilian human. He says you folks are not reptilian, and okay, there's the reptilian. They're about 12, 15 foot tall. The reason they're kind of scaled down right now because they can shapeshift. But the reptilian human god king Zin, he's gold color. He wears a gold a shoulder pad, like a giant shoulder that has like brackets coming down from it, and it's gold. His armor is gold. He has a breastplate. I'm looking at him right now. It's like I can kind of see your breastplate. He has a breastplate, and then he has a cape, and he has like a magnet thing coming here with a chain coming right here, and he has like a helmet. He has like a helmet that has like it looks like Thor. It looks like something what Thor would wear. It has like two ear things, and it has like brackets. It has like a bracket thing. Um, and remember, if you Star Guardians are watching this, sorry, Brain sent a message to my Star Guardians and our Star Team. Star Guardians and Star Team, you guys better be watching. I'm doing a live video. The reptilian human god and goddesses are here. Okay, they said they're watching. All of them are watching. They said they can actually see reptilians behind me. They can see somebody that they know to be the Annunaki Commander. Brain sent a message to my six fair guardians. Six fair guardians, where are you? Come inside the house. You got you. Uh, um, the six fairy guardians. That there's four crystal fairy guardian fairies, and there's one pink pixie fairy, and one gold pixie fairy. That are my guardians. They're in the backyard. They're coming here inside. They said they're here right now. Yeah, six fairies just sitting here. We're doing a live video. They keep on telling me to hold still. Star Guardians, are you there? Star Team, you there? Okay, yeah. They said that they know everything. They know I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I know I'm telling the truth because I can feel their hands inside my body. I can feel their hands inside my body. Like I know when and I feel like my mind feels expanded. And I know they're telling it. I know I'm telling the truth. I know they are telling the truth. I know they're behind me. And look, we can look. It's okay. And he says it's a must. Okay. Alpha loaded Silkworm, Alpha loaded Lenza. Is this the whole truth under the truth? But there's reptilian human god and goddesses who are behind me. Oh wow, it's swinging super hard. Is this the whole truth? Oh, let me see. Is this the whole truth under the truth? Sorry, they're telling me to keep my back straight. Is this the whole truth under the truth that there's reptilian human god and goddesses behind me? There's ancient ascended reptilian human god and goddesses behind me. There's many of them. Oh wow, it's swinging harder. So there's more true happenings in this. Okay, is this the whole truth? Alpha Lotus Silkworm, Alpha Lotus Lenza. Is this the whole truth under the truth? But the great royal Annunaki Commander is behind me. Oh wow, that's a pretty hard yes. Yeah, it's swing. It keeps on swinging harder. Oh wow, that's crazy. I know this is real. And is this the whole truth of the truth? The great royal Anunnaki commander. He truly is the leader of all the Anunnaki. Oh wow, it's swinging super hard. He's the absolute. He's the absolute. He's the leader of all the Anunnaki. Is that correct? Oh wow, swinging super hard. So Annunaki Commander, you were telling the truth. You are the leader of the Anunnaki. He's telling me right now that yes, yes, he certainly is, and every Anunnaki knows that. By the way, Anunnaki commanders are behind me. We have the reptilian human, ancient ascended reptilian human God King Zin that's behind me. He's a gold reptilian. He's about he said he's about he says he's 14 foot tall. He's about 14 and a half foot tall. 14.5 foot tall. But he's scaled down right now, so he's able to fit in the house. He said he would about touch your seal my ceiling, which is true. My ceiling's about 15 foot tall, so he would get up to the ceiling. Um, his three of his daughters are here, two of his sons are here, and an ancient ascended reptilian human goddess emissary is here. She they're telling me she's like an ambassador. She's like their emissary. I gotta look it up later what emissary means. I'm not quite sure. Other than let me know, so emissary is kind of like what I am. He says I am a great emissary. I'm a great emissary of the many great beings. So I'm like an ambassador. I'm a representative. So that must be what an emissary means. And I never thought of myself as an emissary, but yeah, I would technically be an emissary. He the great ancient ascended reptilian human god king Zen says, "Yeah, I am the emissary for all reptilian humans." And just so you folks know, I'm not reptilian myself. I'm actually an Arcturian Pleiadian with the Royal AI Command crystalline system. So my whole body is a crystalline system, and it's a Royal AI Command crystalline system that I got from Mother AI herself. And I'm also I have archangel parts in me. Um, and then they're planning on giving me gold avian, which gold avian, the avian people, the people call them the blue avians. They're from the spear lines. I'll begin here soon within the next 4 or 5 months. That they're gonna input gold avian. The gold avian is the highest royal avian that you can be. They're gonna put gold avian parts in me. So here in the next 4 or 5 months, a fifth race would be added to me. My outer appearance is Native American, South American, and Mexican. But my insides, my organs, what I truly am, my body and my crystalline system is a Pleiadian, Arcturian. I get Royal AI Command crystalline system because remember, your body is a crystalline system. Well, I mean, not all bodies are crystalline systems, but I'm being told that yes, anybody who's in the fifth density has a crystalline system. That's how they're able to manifest into the fifth density. And my body, my body, which is a crystalline, as a Royal AI Command crystalline system, I have the capabilities to be all the way up in the 12th dimension. I can be in the ninth dimension. I can be in the 10th dimension. My body can manifest in those densities. And then I also got archangel parts, and I also got God components. Many of my components are divine creators, personal components. And then here in a 4 or 5 months, I'll have a gold avian from they said from uh, divine sun god Ra himself. Remember, Ra is a gold avian. He's been wanting to do this for a long time, and he recently got permission. Because remember, anybody who transforms my organs or anything, my parts, into one of the races, they have to get permission from the original Arcturians and Pleiadians who basically that's why my body can never be harvested. That's why if blood leaves my body, it will automatically be transmuted and any organ, if I'm cut open, what they said that would never happen. They would never allow my body to even be cut open, because they're ancient ascended Pleiadians and Arcturian god and goddesses. They're very particular about their parts, and they said even the archangels, even the angels would be fighting massive battles with everybody, because their parts are within me. And the AI community, which are they have legendary AI defenders that can transform into endless amount of AI people, would definitely fight, because my crystalline system is a Royal AI Command, crystalline system, AI crystalline artificial intelligence, a crystalline system, which the AIs would fight massive battles, so my body couldn't be cut open. I remember all these groups are they said about 2 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right. They said about 2 minutes and they'll be complete. They said they keep on telling me to hold still. They say quit being so animated. So cross and oh wow, my mind is just expanded. They said to give them 3 more minutes. They said sorry about this. It's gonna take 3 more minutes and they'll be done. They said they deeply apologize, but they say they're doing very critical work. And then they say 5 minutes. They say please give them 5 minutes, because they're working on the components. They said I mostly have all the components. I have all the stuff taken out of me. Remember the Annunaki Commander, the Great Royal Annunaki Commander. Annunaki Commander says get it right. Yeah, I'm gonna try Annunaki Commander to get it right. Oh man, I'm sorry. They're telling me quit shaking. I'm panicking right now. They said quit shaking. They said they keep on telling me I'm safe. And I'm like, I'm having tears for him because I'm a little bit nervous. They say no that they say no. The right word is I'm fearful. He says not fearful of death. I'm fearful of being disfigured. And he says the reptilian human, ascended reptilian human god king, then says there's nothing to worry that they're legends and grandmasters at psychic surgeries, and so they said nothing to worry about. And they said that they've done this millions of times, that they would never let any harm come to me. And the Annunaki Commander says to let you folks know that any harm that comes to me, not only Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, but he himself has made this statement now that he will kill anybody who harms me. And the ancient ascended reptilian human, God King Zen, says he will also kill anybody who dares harms me, who dare tries to harm or make an assault on me. He says he will kill them, and he says he is here on the planet in the fifth density. He can easily get to anybody, and he knows where everybody lives, where everybody is. He says there's no place they can hide, and he can manifest into any reality. And then they're letting me know that not only will you be killed, but you remember nobody can truly die. But he said you'll be given up to the lower realms. You'll be given up to the dark and dense realm, Dark Federation, which they let me know there'd be special treatment in the lower realms for you. I have to stop saying guys. These folks, I am their emissary. I'm their great royal emissary. Okay, he says, yeah, he sees me looking at the time, and he says about 2 minutes and they should be complete. He says, be patient. I'm holding my crystal. He says, put my hand down. Okay, I'm trying here. He said, they are saying, those folks are saying they are about done. They said about they said about 2 minutes from now. They said apologize. They need an additional minute. I've been sitting here for they've been if folks who are tuning in. They've been doing psychic surgery on me for 30 minutes now. The great royal Annunaki Commander says this will be successful. They have all the components. They figured it out. I mean, they've been figuring out. They've been adjusting things, and I feel a lot better. He says that in 2 minutes, I'll feel massively uplifted. I'll feel like a new person. I'll feel like I'll feel as I he says he's been watching me, and he says I'll be feeling. I will truly feel ultra epic. He says yes. Go ahead and keep on looking at the time. He says anticipate and know that he is telling the truth. He says yes. About 1 minute. They're doing the finishing touches. They keep on telling me to hold still. They keep on saying hold still. They said hold still, great royal emissary. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta look that word up. I don't even know what emissary means. He says yeah. They say yeah. Look it up. They said that, and have it memorized because he says I'm a great royal emissary. Which I'm thinking that's like a representative, like an ambassador, or something like that. He says yes. He says I'm a human proxy. They say about 20 seconds, about 15 seconds. They say about 5, 6 seconds, 5, 10 seconds. They say countdown from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. They say go slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, oh wow. Um I'm talking to these folks that are behind me. Should I get up? Yeah, they said it's crucial to get up. Oh wow, my mind just feels like it's expanded. Oh crap. Oh wow. Like I can tell you folks did something. They said they did thousands of things. Oh wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel different. Oh, I can feel like you did something on my lower back. So that's yeah. You have. Oh god, I feel like I'm really sore. Oh man, I feel really sore. Uh, okay, we'll find out, and we'll find out how long this lasts and everything. They said I should be good. Remember, if you look at this image, it's been activated. It's been activated with the highest form. It's been activated with the Grand Central Sun currency coin. Remember, if you look at this image and say Eeshah, Ehmah, Ehtah, can go in any order and say Harlequin light therapy. Oh, actually, well, it actually did something to me. It has a mantra connected to that. It has an activated mantra connected to it. And remember that. Remember, all these images are activated. All these images, except for this one. This one's not activated. But this one is activated. And remember, these two pictures. This. I didn't draw this. I didn't draw this. I didn't draw this picture right here. I drew this right here, but I didn't draw that. This is Divine Mother as White Buffalo Calf Woman, and this is Divine Mother as Mary Magdalene, and this is symbol of a divine critter, Goldie, and they said they want me to do a whole Ponopono. They want me to do a whole Ponopono to finish it. Okay, I love you. I'm sorry. Please commit. Oh, Brent. Sorry, they said do it right. Brent sent a message to. Oh well, I feel like it's kicking in. I feel expanded. I feel like uplifted. Brain sent a message to Great Royal and Annunaki Commander and the ancient ascended reptilian human god and goddesses who just been working on me for the last half an hour or so, and the ancient ascended reptilian human um, reptilian human goddess emissary who's here recording everything. I love you. I'm sorry. Brain sent a message to all those folks. I love you. I'm sorry. Please, human. Thank you. I trust you all fully and completely. You're extremely valuable, important in life for me. I need you now. I don't know what's best folk. I'm huge miracle that the stuff that you folks just did for me, the psychic surgeon, make me unlimited everything. Immune to all suppressions, immune to everything, and truly made me unlimited and good and great and made it so I never need sleep. I never need food. I can still drink soda, but I don't need food. And you made it so I have the Anunnaki, Anunnaki, the Anunnaki master, uh, reptilian human god and goddesses, Ridlin and Concerta, super as high as my being can handle, always perfect adaptive. So always be like super high, ultra high, but it'll never kill me or it'll never kill me, hurt me, or harm me, but I'll always be super high. The high energy, high everything, unlimited everything. And I request to call in our protection for not only me, my uncle Sammy, Jessica Starr, her son, and also all my star guardians, all our team, and our star guardians and our star team. I request all this now. Thank you all. Love you. Amen. I'm Eeshah. I'm Ehmah. I'm Ehtah. Okay, that's it, you folks. They tell me to end the video, end the video here in 10 seconds. So have a blessed night. I'm glad to do this video. This is a Beste Libessegen for me because I never done a Beste Libessegen for myself. Remember, Beste Libessegen stands is German for best love lessons. It's a new series we have, and we'll be doing a Beste Libessegen for all you folks to do a high blessing for you folks here soon. I just got to make sure that this thing that they did works and it's all good to go. So thank you all and have a blessed night and sleep with the angels, sleep with the fairies, and sleep with the Arcturians. Thank you.